You've decided you want to start looking for a home. You're in the preliminary stages and you want to navigate what to do, how to see a house, and of course you're being told you've got to be pre-approved. That's where we come into play. I'm Samantha Tunador.
And I'm Tunador with Atlantic Coast Mortgage.
We're the home lender for you. And what we do is a little bit different on the same team. I actually work a little bit more on the business development side, working with a real estate agent. They might be who introduced you to us, or maybe you were referred by a friend. Whoever you were introduced, I'm gonna have Ton share with you what the steps are so you know exactly what to expect.
So I'm the geek behind the computer that's going to get the pre-approval done for you. Now, first, when we meet, whether it's an email introduction or how to reach out to us, I guess is a better thing to say, the best way to reach us is our team email address, thetunadorgroup@acmllc. Look for it in the comments below. Once we've met, what I'll do is I'll send out a welcome email with a link to my calendar where we can set up either a phone call or a Zoom call, whatever you're comfortable with. And I'll also send a link for the pre-approval application itself. That's the most important thing. If you're able to complete the pre-approval application first, typically it'll take you about 15 to 20 minutes to complete the application, and then you'll need to upload your income and asset documents. If you can do that before we meet, then I'll be able to speak much more specific as to different mortgage options for you. Well, once that pre-approval application is submitted, our third partner, Lori, who is fantastic, she's the one that will pull a credit report, ask any questions, pull any additional documents that we might need. She shores the file up for me, and then I'll go in and look at different loan options for you, whether it be first-time buyer programs or veteran loans or investment opportunities. I'll put together different numbers for you, different estimates. And what I'll do is I'll send you a link for an online estimate to compare different programs. And we'll set up another call where we can review them either via Zoom or phone, walk through different options. And I'll also prepare the pre-approval letter. And typically I'll give a pre-approval letter up front that's generic simply for your files, because now the hard part begins, which is finding the house. And that's where you're going to want to go out with your real estate agent and look at homes. And at any time, I tell my clients, do not hesitate to send me an address. I'm always more than happy to put together property specific numbers so that you have an idea as to what you're doing, what you're looking at. And when you're ready to write a contract, we'll give you a new pre-approval letter that is specific to that property, specific to that offer.
I think that's very helpful. Time frame wise, they've done the online application. You're turning it around really fast.
Typically, we'll turn around pre-approvals same day, next day. That is assuming that we have all the income and asset documents from you that we need, but it is typically a very quick pre-approval. We don't work bankers hours, so we are available, and that's very necessary in this competitive real estate market. If it's Saturday afternoon and you need a new pre-approval letter or quick numbers, we're here. And one of the other things that we'll do when you're ready to write that contract is, because we're in a competitive real estate market, is I'll reach out to the listing agent. I don't tell them how much money you have. I don't tell them your FICO scores. I don't tell them how much money you make. Instead, I tell them that the loan file has been fully vetted. We have Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, automated underwriting approval, income asset documents have received, and everything is good to go.
That's going to help them get the house.
That gives the seller and the listing agent a warm fuzzy to know that your loan pre-approval is solid.
I think that's really helpful information. We keep going forward as long as you keep going forward. You pause, we pause. We're here to help lock arms and get you to closing as you expect. So how quick can someone go to closing on a house?
In our marketplace, which is predominantly the DC metro area, but we do have licensed agents or licensed loan officers up and down the coast and into the country a bit more as well.
30 states.
30 states now, so a little bit more than that. But typical contract to close in our marketplace is 3 to 4 weeks. Screaming fast as possible, assuming that all signs align, would be 10 business days.
That's pretty impressive. We would love to be your loan officer team, the Tunador Group at Atlantic Coast Mortgage. And if you have any questions, reach out. We'd love to connect.
Again, great way to reach out to us is teamtunador@acmllc.com.